You playing 2K next year? My team fire. You know my team fire. See my team. Imagine playing with them. Yeah. And we're back
At it like crack addicts.
with another episode of Nothing But Facts. Season 2, episode 23. Shout out to LeBron and Jordan.
Jordan episode.
Not LeBron episode. Chill out, bro.
Jordan episode.
Chill out, bro.
Jordan.
I'm Chloe Rogers, grandson of Steve Rogers, son of Aaron Rodgers. And I'm here with the bestest co-host in the whole wide world, Mr. Trill, Bill.
I'm in the building in effect, feel me? Just happy to be here.
We're back together.
You know,
Everyone good? Everyone safe?
Everything's great, man.
be healthy.
Playoffs tomorrow. Tomorrow. That shit's going to be amazing. It's going to be a giant March Madness just with literally NBA teams.
Basically.
But yeah, going on into that, hottest teams going into the playoffs. Who do you guys got?
I would have said Portland after Dame had that crazy ass game, but they just lost, right, to the Grizzlies.
No, they lost.
No, they
No,
got the
no.
W.
We watched that yesterday.
Oh, they pulled it off.
CJ went.
I was keeping up at the end, bro. I was at a party.
CJ went down 3 straight times, I believe, scored. Then the last play, Dame drives in, kicks it out to the corner. Melo hits the 3.
Melo sold it. Oh, yo, I like hearing that a lot more than
Melo
I do
hit
Dame.
that
As far as Dame is, it's cool to hear Melo get that moment.
Money, like on some old
Yo,
Melo shit. We saw that.
You know he's been waiting years to have that moment back. That's huge for him, man. I think that's huge.
And
Just,
now he got it against LeBron.
yo,
That's gonna be lit.
but that momentum carrying for them is huge. Like they
Yeah.
got a lot of momentum swinging their way right now.
I still like the Lakers, but I think it's gonna be so competitive. Like
It might
every
go
si-
7
every single
games.
game.
I would not
I
be
would not
surprised
s-
if it goes
I would not-
7.
I wouldn't see why not. Like any of these series.
Well,
could go
is it
7
still
games
a 7
besides, like,
game
2 or
series?
3. Yeah.
Okay, so they're not going to shorten the series at all.
Besides like 2-3 series, most of them could go deep just 'cause it's like, bro, there's no fans. It's gonna be competitive. You've seen the bubble. Everything is competitive. The Suns went down and down with the wire with the Clippers. Devin Booker hit the buzzer beater. Shit's crazy. But I got the Raptors. The Raptors are.
They're 9-1.
You
over
can't
their
even be
last 10 games.
surprised if they get back to the NBA Finals. Like no cap with what they have.
They didn't lose a game in the bubble.
They got 6. They got the
No,
Raptors.
they lost
The
to-
Raptors
they
got
lost to the
Raptors lost
Celtics.
they got blown out by the Celtics.
By like
Damn.
40.
So then that's their only loss in the
I think it
last
was
10
probably
But
one
they
of
had 6 people in
That's
double
terrifying.
figures.
It was one of, if
They're-
not
they
the
got
biggest
all
loss
around-
in the whole bubble.
Van Fleet averages 2 steals. Siakam shoots 23 points. But they got 6 people in double figures. They're fire, and their defense is crazy.
They're kind of like a new Spurs almost. It's crazy because Kawhi went there and it's like almost like they just had that team ball thing going,
He did the subset. He gave everyone an asset tab.
right?
And they're like, yep, they're good now. Tell me, you can't give me a reason why they can't get back there. You've seen what they've done.
I think
Everyone's like giving them the, oh, you don't have Kawhi, so bro, I'm blocked by that guy. He's on Fox, Jason something. Before the season
Whitlock?
started,
Nah, Jason McIntyre.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
He-
say Whitlock's a
I looked-
shithead.
Someone had like tweeted something, and I clicked on it and said I was blocked, and I found out who it was. I think I call him like a clown or some shit because when Kawhi left, he just went on a rant, like on live. I think like on a podcast or a webcam interview, some shit like that. Just saying like they're gonna be a lottery team, they're bad, this and that, they're going back. Like, look what they're doing. Call him a clown. He blocked me. Oh well. Yeah, the Raptors.
Kawhi kind of lit that fire in them. He took them to the promised land. I think given the fact that there's no fans, it's kind of just like equal ground for everybody. They got a chance.
And honestly, with Kyle Lowry, his whole story, it's gonna be beautiful. Bro, he used to be fat. People thought he couldn't do it. He's a champion, and now he's leading this team. I don't think he's the number 1 scoring option. I think it's Pascal, but Kyle Lowry is the most important piece, 100%, in my opinion.
True to the position.
Who you got, Winton?
I mean, you can call them hot just because they just got everybody healthy. And I think it's the Denver Nuggets, bro. Like, to be quite honest, I don't think anyone wants to play them. You got Michael Porter Jr., who finally gets on the court full time, 22-8. Light work for him. Then you got Bobo, who every time he steps on the court, he's a trending topic. And then you still got your probably the 2 guards that would play in front of them who aren't healthy
Barton,
yet.
Harris, Murray.
So it's like, bruh, Jamal Murray just came back and went crazy in his first game. So,
Paul Millsap.
bruh, the
Yo,
team
Paul Millsap's a key component to that team.
For
That
sure,
team
that's
is
the
not
vet you
bad.
need on a team. like
Yeah.
that.
Yo, like that boy was balling far before Denver, and like I think he found like a true like team to help lead.
I feel like with the addition of Bobo and Michael Porter, it's just
If
They could
if
go
they're
over the
saving
top.
Bobo and they're gonna unleash him for like 25 minutes a game, it's a problem.
it's gonna be terrifying, bruh.
'Cause Michael Porter, like, I feel like he's just like he's
they
making
said
his
he's
mark,
gonna be
like
their starting forward going forward.
yeah, like
and
I
I'm
feel like
oh,
he's making like they're like finally like all right, fuck it, because he literally could be like the next best small forward in the league. He's that
16.
dangerous.
Yeah, I would love to say that the hot team going into the playoffs right now is like the Pelicans or the Heat, but obviously that's not the case in my eyes right now.
Pelicans gone.
The Heat kind of been having like a dud of a seeding game situation.
Mm-hmm.
The Pelicans are gone. Alvin Gentry fired. You would have thought that they would have made a little bit of a push, but they didn't. Right?
I'm gonna take care of Zion.
I don't really know who to say is like the hot team going in. I kind of like it. It's like almost like all the odds are even. Like it don't even matter if you're a 1 seed or an 8 seed. It's kind of like almost like everybody's just got that equal chance right now. But I do like the idea of thinking that the Raptors actually have a real chance of going to the championship because everybody's going to count out the East.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if like Toronto ended up there with one of the LA teams. That'd be
Yeah.
fucking wild. That would be crazy.
Wh-
Imagine
wh-
that
wh-
series.
What would be
Giannis
crazy?
gone. Giannis gone. He gone. He gone.
What would be crazy is if the Blazers take out the Lakers in the first round. How would you guys react to that?
That just mean Kuzma gone. Like he gone.
Like off the Lakers?
he
done?
gone. He gone.
They're gonna go get Embiid or some two guard. I'm sure.
Hell,
like
they'll
that.
go get Buddy Hield and just add him to that and tell
They
him
go
to
trade for
shoot.
De'Aaron Fox.
Something simple
Something.
like that, bruh.
Some young ass star.
Yeah, that
Trade
LeBron
Kuzma
could
and some other
mold.
shit. Bruh.
You just need something where you know you got a reliable third scorer. That's it. Where when LeBron doesn't play and it's AD, he's not out there by himself.
Yeah.
Basically.
I feel like Dion or JR really has to step up. It should be Kuzma, but he's like, bro, he's not consistent.
inconsistent.
Yeah,
It's just that simple.
straight up.
There's no other way to put it.
But going on to the next topic, dark horse teams.
Of course, right off the bat, I mean, I consider them a dark horse just because I don't think anyone picked the Miami Heat to make the championship. So it's just
Yeah,
like, bruh,
I co-sign.
like
If they could get shit really going, then yeah, I agree.
I just need Derrick Jones Jr. healthy because I feel like people
If
very
their
much
shooters are
underrate him.
if their shooters are doing what they've been doing in the bubble, I don't see why not that he can't go through and go to the Eastern Conference Finals, possibly the NBA Finals. If Harrell and Robinson are each averaging 20, and you got Butler and Bam putting up, I think like on average, like maybe like 4 or 5 people scoring double figures for them. You got
Mhm.
Kelly O off the bench.
Dragic giving you 15 to 16 off the bench. Jay Crowder was hitting 4
Bro,
5.
they're
I-
all,
I
Iggy's
think
over there. He's like, oh,
A lot of
they might-
people
this is-
underestimate the depth Miami has.
They do. They got
Like
nice
they
talent.
really got a secondary lineup in there. Like they really got 2 lineups that when they alternate, it's like, yo, it's a threat no matter what.
Mhm.
And they just play defense, bro. That's the most important thing. Like, if you just going to show effort, hustle, grit, 50-50 balls, all that good stuff, you're going to win more games.
And
than
why
you
I
think.
like either one of those teams against Milwaukee is that they could play defense, and I feel like Milwaukee, like if Giannis and Chris aren't going, like Bledsoe got to go off. Brook Lopez, if he could continue the shit he's doing, I think he dropped like 30 once in the bubble.
I feel like
But I like Milwaukee. I mean, I like Toronto and Miami more because of their depth, and they could play defense.
the biggest thing about playing defense.
I know
against-
Milwaukee could play defense, but I feel
Well,
like
nah.
they got. I feel like Toronto and Miami has more bodies
Yeah,
to throw at who they need to stop.
That's the biggest thing. If you got multiple bodies to throw at Giannis, Siakam, Jimmy, it don't. Whoever the star player is, if you have
Bam.
multiple defenders to throw at
Derrick
them,
Jones if he's healthy.
then you good to go. But I don't know what they're gonna do in a lot of these cases. Cause to be quite honest,
They gonna fuck around and stick OG on Giannis if they play him. Hey, OG fire.
it's not bad. But it's just gonna be. I don't think it's a competition.
See, my 2 picks for this, I guess Eastern Conference wise, I think a lot of people would underestimate the idea of the Celtics again. Because I mean, if we're gonna talk like Toronto being like a dark horse or like the Heat being like a dark horse kind of
I feel
situation,
like people don't like talking about Boston is because like they're so talked about that it's like okay, what have
Yeah,
they-
'cause
what
it's
have
the
they done- What
Celtics.
have they done? Type shit. So people like hate
yeah,
on them.
they're
Yeah,
one of
they-
like the
course they
top
got
tier
talent.
old school franchises. Like they're one of the most legendary franchises. So people, of course,
they
they're
probably
gonna
are,
count
yeah,
them out.
besides
But for the
Lakers.
West Coast, I think, you know, now especially after hearing that they ended up winning yesterday, I think the Trailblazers are going in with a hell of a lot of momentum into the playoffs, and a lot of people are still gonna count them out because they're playing the Lakers. But I think that's a team that they could really like. You know what? We literally got nothing to lose. They're just all hungry. They got a great leader in Melo. I mean,
I also think Houston's somewhat of a dark horse.
yeah,
'Cause
Houston
especially with
too.
Westbrook
They're
out
also
for, like, the first 2 or
underestimated.
3 games. I feel like he'll go. Harden will go in there and do what he got to do, put up 40 a game, and beat OKC. And then against the Lakers, I don't know who's gonna cover Harden. Like he could literally, like it doesn't matter what LeBron and AD does. If you can't stop someone who could
Draws
easily put
fouls.
60,
You can't afford to put LeBron in foul trouble or AD. You lose both of them, you're done.
Rondo got to slide back. Like, what's up?
People got to take the page out of the book that they just saw the Brooklyn Nets run, bruh. You got to take the ball out of the best player's hands. If that means trapping them before half court, you got to do that, bruh. Dame and James Harden are the only people that got the confidence to take this many shots the way they do, step backs, 3-pointers from Haiti, and all that other good stuff. And it's like, bruh, you, as a coach, you can't allow the best player to do the same thing over and over. Like, it's no surprise. So it's like, that's why I told you, if I'm OKC, trap Harden. In those games, especially without Westbrook, bruh, if Ben McLemore and Austin Rivers beat you, take the L. Walk away, good game. But if James Harden drops 50 and 60, that's on the coaching, bruh. It's just that simple. Like, you can't let him do this. He's going no one can guard him. He'll cook Chris Paul, bruh.
It's probably gonna happen.
Yeah, but I can see Chris Paul being a problem for someone like a James Harden.
Yeah.
Because he could get easily under someone's skin. We've seen
Chris
him get
Paul's
under
a
LeBron's
wizard.
skin before. We've seen that happen
Chris
before
Paul
in the
is
past.
magical.
Yeah, he can
When
make
he
shit
can
happen.
play.
I think he could piss off someone like a Russell
He's
Westbrook
thinking
or a
about what he did
Harden.
to Duncan Robinson. He threw it at Jimmy. Was like, he
Oh,
threw it at one of my shooters.
It's just, I don't think Chris Paul can do it for an entire series. So
That's why you got Shea.
I think he can.
if you throw Chris
Gallinari.
Paul on James Harden, then
I think
hopefully he's going to play defense more than offense.
I honestly think they're gonna put Shea on him. Like, you don't want to just Chris Paul. You gonna tire him out by halftime. You
Your
better
best-
switch with both of them.
I'm like, your best hope or Andre Roberson and Terrence Ferguson, you got to throw the biggest bodies who are the most athletic people at him. Because James Harden's going to step back. He's going to draw fouls.
And he big.
It's
He's
crazy to
6'5",
think.
but he bulky.
It's crazy to think about how many potential upsets there really are heading into the playoffs.
The Mavs and the Clippers. I think the Clippers are gonna win, but like the Mavs are gonna put up a hell of a.
They have
fight.
a chance.
They're gonna
I
put
mean,
up
I
a hell
will
of a
say
fight.
KP and Luka have had some good games in the bubble. They've had some good games together in the
Like,
bubble. If they,
KP's been on a fucking tear.
yeah, they both
Luka
been
put
having
up.
some good
I think
games.
Luka averaged in the bubble 33, 11, and 11. Don't quote me.
Bro, can we pull that up right now? Jesus.
I'm
Don't quote
pretty
me.
sure they had the highest offensive rating in, I think, offensive
In history this season,
They just
More
get
than the-
along
more than the whole
seamlessly. It's
Warriors
crazy.
Odyssey.
So it's just like, if they're moving at that rate, I can't count them out. Because it's like, bro, their offense is more efficient and scoring more points than that Warriors team. So it's like,
They
and it's
got
just Luka
shooters.
and KP, and they got shooters
Seth
around
Curry,
them.
Trey Burke,
Hardaway's finally, it's
Hardaway,
Hardaway.
crazy.
Exactly. So
He's
it's
so
like,
nasty.
bruh, you got people that's stepping up. They gonna give it all they got. And Luka gonna make something happen. He gonna average 30, 10, and 10.
Better look up his
If
stats
they
now.
if they kind of pull a D'Antoni situation where they just live and die by the three, they could really make some shit happen.
In the 8 games, Luka did 38, 7 and 8, 28, 6 and 9, 28, 13 and 10, 48 and 11, 34, 20 and 12, 29, 3 and 6, 36, 14 and 19. Didn't play one game, then dropped 25, 8 and 10, and then did 18 and 5 in 13 minutes. That's some crackhead shit. He just moving.
So with that being said, I can't count them out fully, but at
I still like
same
the Clippers,
time,
like,
exactly.
It's Kawhi.
I just give them an extra game. So instead of saying the Clippers in 5, I got the Clippers in 6.
But to be honest, they can fuck around and sweep him because of the experience. Unless Luka really on that and he just go crazy.
Yo, could you imagine? I
On
think
some-
I think
on
that
some
would be
Magic
more of
Johnson run shit.
a,
Just
that would
like-
be more of a shocker than if the Lakers lost to the Blazers. If the
Wait,
Mavs
so
beat the
if Luka
Clippers,
did that, what would you would be like? Oh.
I think that would show that he's real deal the next
this-
5 to 10 years,
You gonna
100%.
go write a book.
Well, nah.
He told me about him 2 years before he got drafted. He's like, this guy
if Luka
coming
beats
out
the
over there, he going
Clippers,
crazy.
then first of all, he's probably one of the greatest players. He's still under 21 or 21 right now.
I believe he's 21.
How about let's just say under 30 in general?
Under 20.
under 25. Let's go that list.
Yeah.
He's the greatest player under 25.
I think I could still say
easily.
maybe even under 30. Maybe close. I don't know. But, well, yeah, because Giannis is under 30.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can't go with
He's
that.
top 3 under 30.
If he pulls off this upset, yes. Because I don't expect him to get it done. He's gonna have great numbers, yes. It's gonna be fun to watch, yes. But does
That
he
first
get it
game
done?
tomorrow at 9.
I don't know.
Be ready with my Corona in hand.
TJ Warren got plantar fasciitis. I ain't worried about it. You feel me?
Oh, so you're not dropping buckets.
I ain't worried about it.
So he in like what, 5, 6?
He eating 3.
You said he has appendicitis?
Plantar fasciitis.
What the fuck is that?
It's in your
Yeah, a
foot.
dinosaur.
It's almost like a tear in your foot, kinda.
Is
and
that
it's
like
hard
that
to
shit
walk.
that Kevin
Like-
Durant had? It was like that hairline fracture in the center part of his foot.
Mhm. A lot of
Yo,
people
that
get
shit.
but
Oh,
he
yo,
played.
people have said that that's some painful shit.
It's hard to walk and shit, just function. So, I mean, if we just come out there with our starters and play good basketball, I expect the Heat to roll through that. Just looking at the East, I don't expect any upsets, honestly. Especially in the first rounds.
Yeah, first round.
Only upsets I think that can happen is in the West.
Yeah.
If we being 100%, and it's really
Milwaukee's running through Orlando.
Mhm.
Toronto's running through Brooklyn.
Yep.
Indy and Miami, it'll be a fun series, but Miami's got that. And then, unless
Boston?
if Embiid comes out and he goes 30
Is
and
he
like
even healthy?
15, he's gonna play. And Simmons is the one that's fried.
Oh,
Embiid was just out. He's probably most likely gonna be straight. Tobias go crazy. Josh Richardson go crazy. Shake. If they all, if Embiid, that's all he has to do is put up like 30 and 10.
if
That's
they
not a
can
lot.
get
30,
through the
30 and
first,
15, he could do some shit like that.
if they can get through Boston without Ben Simmons, he's
Thirty-
gone this summer. You gotta trade him.
Bam. So for
Shit.
what? Just shooters?
I mean,
Or
if I was Philly, I would get hella the best guard possible. Shit, I'll give you Ben Simmons for Buddy and De'Aaron.
Someone might bite for something like that.
I'm like, bro, if you put Ben Simmons on the trading block, someone's gonna be willing to give you something.
What if Philly's like, yo, Washington, I'll give you Ben Simmons for
Bradley
uh,
Beal?
Bradley Beal
Then sure.
or John Wall, and John Wall's 100%. Either or. Bradley Beal with Embiid, they
The
gonna go
bigger
crazy.
question mark would be John Wall, just because Bray ain't played basketball in ages.
He broke his Achilles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what was happening with him? Because I know he wasn't even playing at all.
I think he was like injured, and then something happened that he got like, I don't know what happened.
Like a
Got,
setback.
Got like hurt at his house. Like he fucked up, but
He messes up his Achilles, so he sits out the end of the year, and then while he's sitting out, he re-tears it at his crib, like going down some stairs on some freak accident type shit. So got
He's been
set back
out.
another year. So he hasn't played basketball in I think almost 2 NBA seasons, if I'm being correct.
Damn, that's like some Derrick Rose shit.
Exactly. So it's like, bruh, you just want to see this man get back on the court. Because John Wall was 20 and 10. Light work 20 and 10 at that.
probably
Yeah.
one of the like top 3 defensive point guards.
Easily. But what's our next topic, sir?
Conference finals and finals predictions. See if it changed up anything for anybody. I know it did for me.
My conference finals. I mean, I got to go back to my screenshot because I had it earlier.
I think mine mostly stays the same. It's just like now you have an eye open more so to what could potentially also happen versus that. Because I think we've learned in the bubble that just like at this point, you know what, anything can happen at any time. There's been a lot of like Cinderella moments, ironically in Disney.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I've got Miami, Toronto in the East.
Hey,
And
gang shit. I got the same exact thing.
I've got LA Conference Finals.
Bro, I got
You guys see this? These gang affiliation shit.
I got the same thing. Yeah.
These guys are thugs.
And then
Wow.
NBA Finals. I got the Heat versus Clippers.
I have the Lakers versus the Raptors.
We each
LeBron-
went in the opposite direction.
LeBron gonna be like, he gonna be like Thanos. Be like something about what was that line he says that it brought him back to him in Infinity
Damn.
War. I don't remember it.
A Lakers versus Heat Finals would be kind of fire.
Imagine LeBron play Toronto again. He gonna be like, what? You know what they call him? They call him LeBronto.
LeBron too.
You know how many times he's fucked up the Raptors?
But that was
That's why
DeRozan.
that's why he's gone, and Kawhi's not there. He gonna look at
They got
Pascal. He gonna be
Pascal,
like,
you
he
feel
gotta
me?
get in the weight room.
Welcome to the league, kid.
He gotta get in the weight room. I love Pascal, but he gotta get in the weight room.
He
He
finna
can't see
be
LeBron.
straight. You feel me?
So the Heat. So the
Hey,
I don't.
Heat Lakers finals.
I got so sad because in my mind I thought, oh shit, LeBron have to go back to South Beach, but he has
Could
to
you
stay in
imagine?
He has to stay in Orlando. That would be something, bro. Imagine that.
And then Miami wins.
Yikes. Yikes.
I mean, just based off of what I got, I got Miami taking it in 6 right now. I mean,
I like the sound of
saying,
this.
because we're not losing to Indy. We're not losing to Milwaukee. Toronto's going to be the best matchup. That's why I say in 7. But other than that, bruh, the Clippers or the Lakers. Ain't nobody else coming out the West.
I like Lakers over the Raptors in probably like 6. LeBron too. Anthony Davis. Bang bang.
The Lakers don't want to see the Heat. That's all I know. They
Yep.
don't match up
They'll beat the
well.
Heat in like 6.
Mm,
I think it'll
LeBron-
go 7 to be honest. To be
exactly.
completely real.
I'm like, bruh,
but LeBron.
that's great.
You
Yeah.
gotta trust the Don though,
That's
Pat
great.
Riley.
That is great. That's crazy. You'll be like, oh, we're right there. We don't even
Jimmy
need to-
gonna be like, it's time to play defense. Not showing off for Marquette. I was homeless. Okay? This was a man that was homeless growing up. You think he's afraid of LeBron James? No.
No, not at all.
Story's amazing.
He gonna see him be like, bro, this lunch. This breakfast, lunch, and dinner
So he
right
gonna
here.
lock down LeBron.
I don't like LeBron to shoot over 40%. I'm just
Over
saying.
40%.
I'm just saying, big dog.
What?
That's a big stretch, but
I'm
I
just
like your
saying.
At least like
confidence.
48, 47%.
Heat Nation.
I don't like him to shoot over 45%. I'll be that generous.
AD gonna eat Bam.
That's what you think.
Oh, Bam gonna shut him down?
I
Hey, Bam's
mean,
crazy, but
I'm like,
Anthony
you can't-
Davis, bruh.
If Anthony Davis tries to take Bam into the post, tell me what's happening.
AD gonna eat him. He gonna be like, what?
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
Yes.
If AD wants to settle for jump shots, he could have that all game.
Okay,
but
he gonna shoot.
he's
He
not
gonna
gonna.
shoot. He gonna drop
He's
35.
not gonna sit here and back down Bam like he one of these little children that's on Houston trying to guard him. Okay,
He is.
he's not PJ Tucker. Don't
AD
play with Bam like
will-
that.
He could post up, man.
There's a
Giannis
reason
can
why
do it, he
Bam.
can do it.
There's a reason why Bam can shut down Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
He could do it to AD.
AD's more craftier.
That's nice.
That is nice. He gonna cross him. He gonna break him.
AD also got more pressure on him.
That's fine. That's why you got
Pressure
you
bust
got
pipes
that,
and make
you
diamonds.
got that guy over there, LeBron James.
Pressure bust pipe or make diamonds. Which one is it gonna do for AD?
He gonna make all the diamonds in the world.
That's what you hoping. That's what you're hoping.
He tripping.
That's all I know.
Ooh, lit. All bubble team. Bubble MVP. Who you got?
Starting at my point guard is real simple. Got Dame. At my 2, I'll go with Harden. 3, Book. Book. Had to think about it, make sure I wasn't tripping. 4, MPJ. 5, Giannis.
You didn't put Luca on that team?
I got
No.
Did you
I
not hear
got-
the numbers this man was
I
saying?
got
Yeah, but-
Dame, Harden, Booker, Luca, Giannis. I'll put Luca at the forward position.
Exactly. Like, the only difference was MPJ.
I MPJ too, because Luca. I know it's Luca, but 33, 11, and 11.
exactly.
I think he had like 3 triple doubles, 4 triple doubles. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure it was 3.
that 34,
Like, come
16,
on.
and 19 game was stupid.
He dropped 20. Bro, I don't know what it was. 20 assists or 20 rebounds, and then he did.
he
the
did
next
a
time.
20 rebound game, light work.
And
Yeah,
then,
I
he did-
like
I think, and then he had
clothesline
like 19 assists. That
He
team
just
will
out
go
there having
crazy.
Fun.
That team's gonna win 56 games in the regular season.
I would take Close lineup over Will's lineup.
MPJ right there though. What he could become,
He could be like second team bubble.
and Bubble MVP to me.
I don't know. I think after what you guys were just describing to me, Dame might be up there for MVP right there.
I would give it to Dame for what he did. I think he
Like, at the
I think
end?
he averaged 51.9 in the last 3 games. Some crazy ass number like
'cause
that.
If you go 40, you go 51, 60. Oh Jesus, 51, 61, 42. You end up at like 51 and change.
Like
So
he went,
I want to give
especially
it to
because he
him,
got in.
but at the same time, Devin Booker put on one of the he just put on the map.
Mhm.
Like Phoenix was not supposed to go 8-0. Like there was legit articles if anyone could go 0-8, it was the Phoenix Suns. So it's like, bruh,
Mhm.
they made it happen. He averaged 30. We could go back a week or two ago and we was like, else can average 30 besides Harden? And we said Damon Booker. No one else thought Luka and T.J. Warren, but come on now. I got Book, even though they ain't get in, cause you go 8-0 over 30, you got my vote.
I got Dame time.
No hate on Dame.
Dame
It's
time.
just 8-0.
I got Dame time. And I wrote about it and I put out an article on rapsports.com basically about bubble players that popped. I put Michael Porter Jr., Gary Trent Jr., and damn, who was the last one?
Was it one of the Heat players?
Mm-mm.
Should have been.
Honestly, could have been one of the white boys.
T.J. Warren. He went 31. It's like, why? They said Sabonis is out. Do what you have to do. Victor's still not good.
Well,
I think he wants to go to Miami.
If
just like,
people
okay, I got
remember
it.
correctly, there was a stretch in Phoenix where I think either Devin Booker was hurt or he just wasn't playing. I don't remember what it was. It wasn't this past fantasy season, but the one before when we were all going crazy. Bro, he was a top 10 small forward in the league, averaging like 18 plus.
There be
This year,
players
this
like
year
that.
too.
So it's just like he can
He was
do
averaging
it.
20 at a time. I think when he
It's
got cut off,
just-
he was like 18.
He's got to play next to someone that's either going to let him take the shots or at least he can feel like he's at least the second option. Because if he doesn't feel that, then I don't think he's that interested.
So how would you? This just popped in my head because you brought up the Pacers and I brought up the Pacers. Victor on your team. How would you like? Do you think he could win a championship?
Most definitely.
Is he going to be a free agent or is trade?
I think he's a free agent. He hasn't committed back to them.
Oh yeah, he want to go. He for sure going. Would you be satisfied with that, like over Bradley Beal or Zach LaVine, something like that?
I mean, only for the simple fact that I don't have to lose anything to get him. This would just be a free agent signing versus Zach LaVine and Bradley Beal, who I think are still stuck under contract, so I would have to trade for him. But, yeah,
Maybe some crazy defense.
Oladipo, the biggest thing is I think he's got to get healthy or he doesn't trust his knee yet because I don't see the same explosiveness that I know he's capable of. So I'm just like, I don't know if he's got to work on that or if he just got to get his confidence back, one or the other, if not both. So it'll work definitely, especially if it's a free agent signing versus those other two, just because you got to lose pieces to get them. And then you starting back over, but you got pieces in the waiting as well. Nobody's seen the rookie from Stanford yet, and he's 6'8", 6'9", freak. So I'm interested.
Oh, so you guys are going to have a dynasty is what you're saying.
Oh, nah, I don't.
That's what you're saying.
You know what? Yeah. Pat
Hell
Riley
yeah.
about that life.
Been about that life.
And
Pat
you-
Riley
you're
ready
gonna
to
get
die.
Giannis-
Godfather
you're
on
gonna get
TV
Giannis
right
too,
now,
even if
bro.
you get
It's a
Victor?
sign.
Honestly,
Yo, no one
if
thought
you-
Pat Riley was gonna get LeBron.
If you get Victor Oladipo, then you got to go all in and get Giannis. And you got to say, fuck the lottery.
That's a big
Not
four.
the lottery. What's it called? Salary cap.
That's a big four.
Yeah. And you roll with that.
Yeah, they got to take the luxury tax at that point.
Yeah.
They'll run through shit. They'll run through the East easily.
Mickey Harrison just got to pay that because guess what? You're going to make it back in finals revenue.
He's got to realize Carnival down, NBA up.
Carnival was like the transport of coronavirus at a point, bro.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah,
Their
you
stock
need to do
took a
this.
hit,
$20
but it's starting to go back up, making money off that
Damn.
shit. Shout out
You want her
Carnival.
to go on a $20 cruise?
Yeah. But Rona
Would
would
you go
probably
on a
that
$20 cruise?
Fuck no.
Rona would probably
My
on that
stepdad was
cruise.
asking me about that shit if we all wanted to go on a cruise like 2 weeks ago. I was like, fuck that. And you know what happened? That shit got caught up. And then you saw what happened. We were fucking remote for the last few weeks. That shit got serious. Shit's wild,
What's
man.
wrong
That
with
shit,
you?
that shit ain't nothing to play with.
Breaking
Man.
news.
Shit ain't nothing
It
to
would been
play
some
with.
It would have been some Planet of the Apes shit. You guys would go on the cruise.
Yeah.
You would.
Everybody would have turned rabid, foaming at the mouth. Bunch of angry middle-aged people. Like what? All drinking while they got Rona.
Oh my god, just
Corona season. Get yourself a Corona.
Yep. Drink Corona. It's the antivirus.
it's not.
Yeah, it is. I ain't caught shit yet. I tested negative twice. Drink Corona. and Vizzies.
What's our last topic of the day, sir?
Oh, we still got 2 more.
Oh, okay. Let's run through them
We
then.
got- I
And then
think
we
we
got
might have
facts and crack.
Oh yeah, we could just do this one. We could just do real quick.
Oh, had a stroke on it. Okay.
Real twig.
We got Suns just 'cause we could talk about like what they did and shit, and then we also have the Bulls and Pelicans need new coaches. Next got Tibbs, but now the Bulls and the Pelicans need some.
I saw the tweet today.
They should just trade coaches.
No, I like Kenny Atkinson and Mark Jackson. One of them has to go to like the Bulls, and the other one goes to the Pelicans.
Yeah, I can see Mark
'Cause
Jackson
they
going to
could
the
both.
Pelicans.
They both. Look what they did. Look what he did with Steph and Clay. He's
Kenny
the reason.
Atkinson is better player development, correct? I think
I
that's
would
what
ass-
he's the one.
Mm-hmm.
So then I would
But
say
Mark is just as good. I feel like the
I
talent
would
is there. I
send
feel
Kenny
like Kenny's like better
Atkinson
at that.
to New Orleans and then send Mark Jackson to Chicago, because I feel like Mark Jackson will unleash Zach LaVine and Laurie and all them. He'll be like, Zach,
And
you can
Kenny
average 30.
Kenny gonna work with Zion on them, and they're just gonna go crazy.
Bruh, the
slowly.
biggest thing with Zion is just lose fucking 30 pounds.
Man, lose 30 pounds,
There's no like complicatedness about his
Run with the trash bag and a sweater, dog.
bruh, parachute, whatever you need to do.
He
bruh,
said
just run.
parachute. What the
You feel me? You got to run with the parachute. Get
Nah,
faster,
you were talking about
feel
jumping
me?
out
Yeah,
of the
one
plane.
episode we need to have Willie run with a parachute down the street and see how that
Hey.
goes.
Hey, Clock 9 little 40, you feel me? But yeah,
How much more do you think Zach LaVine could? Like, how much better? He did like 25.
yeah.
much-
Honestly,
You think he could do like 28?
if a coach allows him to shoot 20 times a game, I don't see why he can't average 25 plus. He's like that.
But he already averaged 25. That's
Yeah,
what
I'm
we're
saying like 28, 29.
Like he's already doing that. Like how much more do you think this kid could do?
I gotta see his shot attempts per game. Because if he's taking like 16 or 17 and he's
Yeah, I
doing
was gonna say
that,
I'm fairly certain it's definitely under 20.
then
This season is 25.5, 45% from the field, 4.5, 4.8 rebounds and 4.2 assists.
Does it show his field like how many shots he took?
I'm gonna check it right now.
scrolling down, I'm pretty sure.
This year he's hitting 9 of them and he's shooting 20.
He's averaging 20 shots a game.
He
Yeah.
said shooting 45%.
So you see, he shot 20 shots a game. He's averaging 25.
You think he could do some?
Yeah.
If he's not, he gotta get up to like 48%, 49%. Then that would be some crazy shit.
Yeah, his-
that's
his
where the
accuracy
28,
just needs to
29
boost.
points is at.
If he just becomes more efficient, but if he gets 20 shots a game, you give Laurie 15 to 20 as well. I don't see why they're each not scoring 20.
You see
or
how
more.
much
He'd
Laurie's
probably benefit a little more from drawing more fouls.
Laurie's also just been injured.
Had hickey ups. But,
Yeah, he took
You-
on,
did
he
you
took
just-
only
hold on,
12
hold on.
shots.
Did you just hear what this man said?
yeah, had the hickey ups.
Did you just hear this man? This man say he had the hickey ups.
Feel me? I'm gonna die right there.
This
I
kid
thought
said
you
the
like that?
hickey
Yeah.
ups.
You good?
Oh, I'm straight. Feel me?
Tripping.
Keep it
Yeah,
rolling.
Laurie only takes 12 shots a game.
Exact. And what was his averages though?
14.7, 6.3, 1.5.
Bruh,
He shoot 20. He shoot 20 times as well, bruh.
that 20 and 12 right there, easy. If not 25 and 12, because he's efficient and can shoot from everywhere on the court.
What else do they have though? I feel like
Wendell
they're
Carter,
they're getting a draft pick, bruh. Imagine they get LaMelo. or
Kobe
something.
White.
Oh my god, I forgot about that guy.
Exactly.
That's crazy. So
And
who
they don't
would
have
you,
the hickey ups.
who would you take? Because they could get a top 3 pick.
I mean,
I'm gonna pull it up right now. A mock
if-
draft.
I'm going to take a 3 because I feel like that's the position you need. I'm pretty sure they're moving on from Otto Porter if they haven't already done so, because it's just like Otto Porter was paid way too much money. I think he got over $100 million, and
Yeah.
Otto Porter's never been worth that if we're being honest.
Yeah, he got a big ass head.
It goes. This one's from NBADraft.net. It was done August 4th. Number 1, Golden State Warriors take Anthony Edwards.
That's terrifying.
Cleveland number 2 takes LaMelo Ball.
That's
He might
equally
he,
terrifying.
he might just say fucking try to get traded.
Bruh, if he goes to
Minnesota,
Cleveland,
That'd be hilarious.
LeVar Ball gonna be like, he's the next Messiah like LeBron.
Yeah, you're king.
Minnesota takes Obi at 3. Obi's gonna go play. for
Obi?
the team. He's playing for the team.
Nice. He's come a long way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 Atlanta takes Killian Hayes to pair up with Trey.
Ugh,
I don't
okay.
like it, but
I don't like that.
Detroit takes Denny.
Okay, that boy finna be the next thing.
Oh, is he gonna be? Oh, you called him too. This is another kid from overseas.
Call it now. Say it on
Oh,
record,
I
Willie.
been
Tell him
said
right
it.
now. Say it. Go. Go. Don't
can't-
hesitate.
I can't pronounce his name. Avenji.
Denny Avija.
Exactly, but yeah, he finna be the truth. He's like 6.
Is he international?
Yeah.
6'10".
What's with you knowing about international
Israel.
players? It's kind of weird. Oh, you know about Israel? Ah, yes,
Yeah.
Israel.
Do a little research, feel me? Be up in the morning, be like,
those
"Ooh,
are
what
my
that is
people."
on YouTube? Oh, he play basketball. He tall. Okay. It's a 7'3" France dude too, but I ain't trying to
Oh,
speak about
that
him.
guy, yo!
I ain't
I
trying
saw
to
a
speak about
clip.
him. Hey,
He got handles and everything. I was like,
exactly. He's 7'3" in France. That's a, he don't even speak
That man
English,
can reach you from the kitchen.
and he don't even speak English.
number 6, the Knicks take a Tyrese Halliburton from Iowa
Ooh,
Iowa
you guys got the 6th pick.
State. Who else? Number 7, James Wiseman in Chicago. I
How
don't.
did he fall
Did they
that
already have the
far?
lottery? Is this set in the order?
No, the
No,
lottery
no,
is
this
Thursday.
the lottery's Thursday.
Oh, it's this
I
Thursday.
feel like
Okay. Shit, we should
But
do
none
like
of
a
these-
little
none of
lottery
these-
special.
None of these teams need a big man.
Whatchamacallit? Bruh, go. I don't understand why go. I mean, I
Golden
understand
State.
Anthony Edwards is
Some
great,
small ball or
but,
like trade.
bruh, James Wiseman can be your centerpiece for the future, dog.
Yeah,
Like he can shoot, he can do it all. Like
his Galaxy Opal was a top 3 card at one point when he came out.
we're talking about real life right now.
Bro, that's why he's so fire, because they know that's his potential. He could become a Galaxy Opal in real life. Like, damn, bruh. Get it together. Charlotte takes the USC kid, Onyeka Onkogu.
Hey, that boy nice.
He's fire.
He nice on Yeka. Feel me? That's the name.
Washington takes Devin Vassell. He's from Florida State. That's your guy?
Devin, I don't know. Who
He's
the hell-
6'7", shooting guard.
Hey, he's shooting. That's all I know.
Phoenix takes a small guard, small forward combo, 6'6", Isaac Okoro from Auburn.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
not bad.
fine.
He a shooter. They getting shooters around him.
Patrick Williams from Florida State goes to San Antonio.
Whoa. Why are Florida State players going in the top 10? What do I not know? Like,
This is 11. Wait, Florida State's been somewhat fire the past couple of years.
that's great, but John Moran embarrassed us last time I checked. You feel me?
But they're still fire.
Bro,
Jonathan Isaac came from there. A bunch of people.
Florida
came from
State
there.
is. I've never looked.
Who's your best, like? Because I know it's more football. Who's
exactly
your best? Who's your best?
Jonathan Isaac. Jonathan
Oh,
Isaac is our
God.
best.
And God took his knee away.
Exactly, because he didn't want a kneel for Black Lives Matter.
Oh my
That God took a knee because he didn't want to take a knee. Light got the dogs barking because they amen. That's what they said.
This got real extreme. This man said this man ain't taking a knee, so God took a knee.
Portland takes Theo from France.
Okay,
Well, that's your guy?
he big as hell.
He's 6'5", point guard.
Damn. That's
France-
fire, though, for them.
France got some things over there that's just growing, and I'm like, them not humans.
Orlando takes Cole Anthony.
Oh my God, I forgot he was playing basketball. Where is Nico Mannion supposed to go?
I'm gonna find it. Oh, Dallas at 21 takes Nico Mannion. Mark Cuban's like, give me all the white people. Like, there's something wrong.
But
And
they're
he gonna go
nice.
crazy. Yeah,
He's
in
nice. He be
Arizona, he was
yamming.
crazy.
Oh man,
He be going crazy. He got hops.
Damn, I'm trying to think who else had a terrible season.
You would think Luka would play too, because he can easily start. He's 6'3".
Yeah, you would
That'd
let
be
him run the
crazy.
one. Yeah. I'm trying to think who else was a high recruit but didn't live up to the hype.
Ooh, you like this one? At 24, Miami takes R.J. Hampton. That's crazy
I
that
actually
he
like
fell.
that.
Yo, how do you fall? You guys,
He be jigging
you
on.
be
the
like, I don't gotta trade
beat.
for anybody. We just gonna sign you on it.
That's that South Florida voodoo right there.
You feel me? We
That-
got a woo.
They literally scammed them.
We got the woo lady just praying for us.
Yep.
Damn, we get him at 24. That's crazy.
They put that voodoo on them.
I could live with that. I could definitely live with that.
He could be so much.
He just gotta, I feel like, have opportunities. That's the biggest thing because he's a 6'6" point guard. He just didn't get on the floor in Australia.
He had a Galaxy Opal too.
I wonder why.
Why? Because he could be a Galaxy Opal. You understand? Do you understand?
Potential. Yeah. I
They
get
see the future.
I get it.
You get it?
I get,
I need to go over it again.
oh no.
Okay.
What's our? Are we on to facts or crack or is we?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Last topic.
SpaghettiOs.
We're not doing number 5.
Oh, we know that, sir. We've acknowledged that. Don't
Yeah,
worry about
don't
it.
worry about that.
Okay.
Don't
So
worry
we got
about
4.
worry, bro.
We don't.
Just
we
don't.
do that.
It's okay.
Number 1.
College football will be played this fall.
Crack.
Crackety crack.
Especially
Crack.
now that Trump
They're
is
not playing
asking
till
for it.
spring.
I'm like,
if
bruh,
they play.
if the president wasn't asking for it and he was like against it, then I feel like people would actually want to play. Cause, bruh, I'm
Yeah.
not going with anything he recommends to do. I'm sorry.
If he told you to breathe there, you wouldn't do it?
Bruh, he could tell me to jump out a burning building just cause it's on fire. I might just stay in the building.
You know, I'm just going to just get comfy right here.
I'm gonna just be like, that fire don't
Better yet, is that some gasoline over there?
free fall into the fire.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's not happening. It's not at all.
The SEC is gonna kill. The SEC is waiting for a kid to die.
But Alabama
they
cancels
stop
their football season. We've seen documentaries about their fans. They gonna be like, "What? Football's canceled? Oh, they gonna do some
Race.
They gonna riot.
Oh,
None of them are going to wear masks or nothing.
oh my God,
At
they're
all.
gonna burn down that tree that's in Auburn.
Oh, my God.
I need you to understand. They sent someone
Don't
to
start a
jail.
war.
They sent someone to jail because he poisoned the tree, bruh.
Mhm.
Think about that. How do you even poison a tree?
How do you even think about like, I'm gonna poison? That's what's gonna get them.
What, it's
Poison
like
their
it's like a
fucking tree.
sacred tree?
Oh yeah, every time Auburn beats Alabama, they TP this tree on Toomer's Corner.
Is it in? It's in Auburn. Okay.
It's a lot of wild stuff.
When
that goes
Alabama
on
wins
up
or
there.
Auburn wins?
When Auburn wins. They have some crazy football traditions in
Oh.
college football. But no, I can't see college football happening because like not even like aside from like the, you know, I mean, well, it still has to do with the pandemic, but you know how depressing it would be to watch these games in empty ass stadiums that are
Some
they're supposed to
big-ass
fill
stadiums.
like Ohio State's stadium's
State?
supposed to fill out 100,000 people.
Penn State like 110.
That's lit.
Bro,
That
can you
was so
imagine
lit.
seeing
It's-
100,000
Just watching
empty
this-
seats?
You're just watching a spring game, basically.
They might
if you've
put
never
they might
sat-
put do what the
But then
NBA's
the-
doing and put like.
But then
sound
you
and
still
shit.
have to do all that traveling and shit like that. It's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work.
The smartest thing to do, which they're trying to do, would just be the conference play. But even still, you got way too much traveling,
And they don't pay these kids.
bruh.
Like they don't pay these kids. Like that's the thing that's worse. Is like, yo, you're trying to say like, oh, they're you know they're gonna be okay with the risk. Like, but what's the reward for them? Because if one of them dies and never gets to see out their dream of going to the NFL, then what's the case really going to be? And people are already on the fence about football as it is because of all the dangers it brings. So it's just like these are the things that could put the sport at risk.
My whole thing is, they just need to be in unison. That's all. Like if you got people saying we not playing this fall, then you got conferences saying we gonna do everything to play this fall. It's a problem. It's just that simple, and you're gonna run into different types of issues, whether it's conference realignment or
But you know
just
what's the
overall
crazy
money
thing?
issues.
Why doesn't the NCAA step in and they're letting just the conferences do it? If one of them just said they're not playing, the NCAA should be like, bro, okay, we're done.
Exactly.
If they're
Yeah.
done, you guys are done. But they're like, nah, just have at it. It's like, yo, they don't care.
My whole thing
They're
is
idiots.
Well, yeah, because
the-
they want billions of dollars.
the
That shit's wild. They're like,
NCAA
yep, if they die, they die. That's
made-
what they basically are saying.
They made the spring decision. Conferences didn't make the spring decision. They were
Yeah.
The NCAA was like, nah, we're canceling all spring sports. So I'm just like, why haven't they made the same decision when it comes to fall?
Because that's their money
That's-
maker.
it's
College football
I
probably
think
makes
that's
more money than the NFL
I don't think-
almost, if not the same or more.
What do you national championship game or the final the final four, like the title game in basketball?
Bro, I
You're
think the
taking
national
football.
championship game is way bigger than
Football
probably
all
the entire
day.
March Madness thing. The
That
only thing that
shit
March
goes-
Madness has on it is
People
for
that
how
don't
long
even
it
watch
goes on.
college football watch that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
It's like the Super Bowl type shit.
Bro,
just bowl game week is fucking
Oh, yeah.
insane.
Yeah,
But,
all the bowl
Fiesta
games,
Bowl,
all that.
stuff, Sugar Bowl.
So it's just like,
It don't get no bigger than that. Like that's when they have their biggest sponsors, the most
Rose
viewers.
Bowl. That game's just always a
They're
classic.
on all major channels at that point. Like, come on. Like, March Madness does that, but not to the scale of college football. Like, college football is a check. And they know that. They can't lose their check. They're losing a lot of checks right now.
you gotta, I'm like,
You got to
In order-
sacrifice it.
in order to ensure future checks, you gotta let this check go.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Yo, that's what I'm
just
saying.
that
A
facts.
lot of people don't realize that, and that's like I feel like, and like even on some real life shit, I feel like a lot of people lose focus on the idea of just chasing this bag, securing this bag, and it's like, yo, that's what's fucking us up right now in this whole thing to begin with, because you got people like Trump out there just like, no, the economy needs to continue. No, our survival needs to happen so we can ensure that humans are here hundreds of life down the line from now. Like, what the fuck if we wipe ourselves out? There ain't gonna be shit to enjoy.
They're gonna be dinosaurs.
Yep. It's gonna be like the fucking apocalypse.
Dinosaurs come back.
Cockroaches finna
What
come
happens,
out.
Winton? What happens if we got reincarnated into velociraptors?
That
We
would
knew it was. We knew it was like all three of us are velociraptors. We just chilling, having a podcast. We got dinosaurs watching it too. Willie go. Oh, Willie, what you gonna eat?
He's gonna eat Simba.
Damn, that's crazy. You gotta stop. Oh,
Life comes full circle. That boy gonna
Damn.
eat Simba.
God. What's our next topic?
Yeah, that's wild. Number 2, Alex Smith will take a snap this season under Sunday. I think he could be a backup.
Crack.
Yeah, crack.
If you've seen the video of him
Wait, is it
celebrating
so-
with
it's
his
a
family,
It's a soft cast.
bro, that no, what he's walking around with is just something that I think he has to wear for like the next couple of years. Because I really don't feel like
He can't play with.
He's practicing with it. If you
Can he move?
go on Twitter,
But can he move?
the Redskins posted practice clips of him today in that with the sleeve.
Wait,
on.
what'd you say? It's the Washington football team.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
Oh,
He's
we're getting
tripping.
canceled.
The Washington.
I just
football
realized
team.
that's how. Oh shit! This is not gonna happen. I just like wait. That's
Bruh,
not.
It's gonna happen to announcers this year. That's how bad it's gonna be.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'll say this for
Okay,
one.
okay, let's
for
see.
one, I'm gonna say crack because he had one hell of an injury. But
But what happened to his injury that he's been out for literally like 2 years? How bad was it? Like, some
bro,
people
wasn't
like
it that they like popped
It
his
was
knee?
crunched.
Yeah, like he got
was crushed?
Yeah, bro, it was like his knee was
Have
like
you
trying to
ever-
stay straight in the middle,
Have
like
you
in the
ever
joint.
Seen Joe Theismann when he broke it with Lawrence Taylor when
No.
he came around. You should watch that video. It's very similar to that. Basically, his leg got trapped under him. So
Under him?
under him.
It was like his
So
leg was
ev-
still staying straight. Like it was like trying to
And
stay
he
straight, but they
can
knocked
push.
one piece out of place. It's like Jenga blocks.
So he's fried.
Yeah.
And basically, the only thing that really saved him was that he ain't hit no arteries. Because the difference between him and the tight end for the
You go,
Bears.
oh, you had like a little
Bruh,
baby moment.
Because his knee did the
What
same
Burton?
thing.
Burton?
No,
No?
Zach Miller.
Miller?
What do you
Yeah,
call
yeah.
Oh
it?
yeah,
Touchdown.
Zach Miller. Yo, he almost
Bruh.
had his leg like amputated.
Bruh,
Like,
he caught the pass
imagine
and
that.
it just exploded damn near. So it's like,
What happened to him?
he's not playing football.
No,
again.
no, but what happened to him? Like the injury, what was it?
He hit an artery, everything tore.
Someone hit him,
He-
or it just
He
he
went
landed?
up, and he
Yeah,
went
like
to
the way it
land.
landed.
And I think he had way too much weight on one leg, and that's basically what happens.
Wow.
That's what happens.
And he just like went down.
Yeah.
Oh, bro,
It
you
was
saw it
bad.
live.
It was bad.
Like it's on a touchdown. Like he catches it, and
He
then
scored?
he lands, and then.
But
he
he's
just-
good now, right? He has his leg
He
and
can
stuff.
walk. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
He's not
then-
playing football anymore.
Okay,
Though.
who cares? Fuck football.
Alex
I
Smith
go
still
out.
cares because
Yo,
he crunched it. And
I think he's trying to make a
Yo,
point.
I think that's because with
he could
Alex
be a
Smith,
backup, but like just you gotta be careful.
the difference between him and Teddy is I'll say that Teddy didn't break any bones. Teddy was literally a freak accident. He just tore a whole bunch of shit. You gotta take time to come back from that, bro. Bones don't just heal on their own, and it's either you gonna get it back to where it's weaker or stronger than it was. One or the other. It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah.
That's how bones break. So it's like, I don't think he should play football this year. It's crack. If he
he
takes
should
a
just
hit,
stop. It's time for him to retire. I think he keeps pushing himself because every time he gets hurt or just something with him on a team, like someone steps up and then becomes this great hero. Like with the 49ers, Kaepernick steps in, takes them to a Super Bowl. They didn't win, but he took them to a Super Bowl. Everybody
Where
thought
was
Alex
Alex
Smith
Smith?
was that guy.
he was in
Bro, he was
Kansas
in
City.
Kansas City, Pat Mahomes.
His
That's-
whole life, he's just like, I was the man.
He's
and
probably
then they
like-
showed up,
I
and then they
know-
won.
I know. I was
Yeah,
like,
who is it in Washington? Dwayne
Yo.
Haskins, right?
He's about
Dwayne Haskins probably sitting there like, let's go.
Dwayne Haskins
Let's
about to
go.
go crazy. It's like
He's like,
Bro.
I'm about to win this ring. We got Chase Young. We out here.
Andy was like, Pat, get ready. He's like, wait, what? Alex Smith just, oh my God, he really just. Damn,
Yo,
I
he's
feel
like
bad-
good
I
luck
feel
Chuck.
bad for him.
He's like good luck Chuck in the NFL.
I feel bad for him.
I do too. I do
He
feel
should just
bad, but
retire and become an
yeah,
analyst.
he just need he needs
Coach.
to just stop.
Some shit like that.
he's Tony Romo, but like,
Nah.
but like
That's
on a
worse than
catastrophic
Romo.
level, because it's like when Tony Romo gets hurt, it's terrifying, bro. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah, nah. He definitely not playing this year.
Like the way he's moving around,
he
it
don't
doesn't
care.
look safe.
They're
bruh.
gonna
Just no, I think it's because
If they put him for a
knowing that
snap-
that's what happened to him. I'm like, oh wait,
Bruh, if
That
you're
shit-
a
that shit
referee,
wiggling?
if someone hits him in the leg, you're gonna throw a flag, even if it's not illegal. You're
But
just
if
gonna
as
throw a
soon-
flag
If I'm
'cause
you're
Alex Smith,
freaking out.
as soon as I get hit, I'm like, yeah, take me out.
Bro, they're gonna
Mm.
prematurely put him in. They're gonna fuck up his leg again, and he's really gonna be done.
I'm just, bro. He should not play football. It's crack. It is pure crack.
Especially because you had a season like an injury like that. Just go. You got your life.
Bro, you
Go
can't.
walk.
I'm like, bro. In the video celebrating with his family, he doesn't look like he can walk normally for the rest of his life.
So how is he gonna play?
So
For,
how are you gonna play quarterback? Quarterback?
that shit's crazy.
You're not fast already. You're not Lamar Jackson, bro. You're not running away from people. What's our third one?
Melo becomes a top 20 player of all time with the ring this year.
Okay.
I think this would have been a fact like 5 years ago.
This is a fact right now.
I don't know if I can make it a fact right now. I think he will be damn close, or depending how he follows
top
up,
25, top 30. If Melo wins,
I could
if
say
with
top
If
30.
they win the finals and Melo gets Finals MVP, he's top 10 all time. Don't care what anyone says.
I think his
I
little
won't-
stint with OKC and then his time off kind of like hindered it a little bit
If-
for him. But I think this restores what he needed
If Carmelo
to be.
Anthony, if the Blazers somehow win the finals, and it's 'cause of Dame and CJ, but Carmelo Anthony gets Finals MVP, doing like 25 or like 27, some shit like that, he's top 10 ever, 100%. Imagine he did it now.
He's not top 10 ever. I
Yes, he
can't.
is.
I can't go that
Yes, he
far.
is. That shit's crazy.
I can't go that far.
Winston, facts or crack? 'Cause you made this.
I got facts just for the simple fact, and bruh, 25,000 points already. He just really hasn't gotten to the big game in his career. If he gets to the NBA Finals, I think Melo's going to do everything in his power to make sure that they win. I don't think it matters who they play.
I think that shot gives him a lot of confidence too going into the playoffs.
It's just Melo
He's
said.
been the most clutch
Melo
player.
said that
I know, but I think like that last shot though, that like right before the playoffs, and it's like, yo, this is setting the tone for our playoffs.
Melo said that Dame was the best player he's ever played with, and I'm just like, damn, if Melo was in his prime with Dame,
Oh,
like that would
they'd
be
have
some
at least
crazy
3
shit. I
rings.
think Dame said, yeah, we would have won at least one NBA Finals. Like imagine that you got like
the biggest thing
New York Melo with Dame.
is
that'd be
Melo
crazy.
decided to lose weight and take this bubble serious.
Yeah.
So you getting the closest thing you gonna
Open
get
gym.
to New York.
He
Bro,
gonna go
when they
crazy.
were putting out those practice
still
videos of
move.
him, when they were putting out the practice videos of him leading into the bubble, you know what looked different in Melo? He was having fucking fun with it. He was just going back to the roots of it, just loving basketball. Like that's the biggest change with him. Like, yeah, he lost weight. Yeah, he got back in his groove. Yeah, he's shooting again. He's playing ball like a real baller. But he was just having fun with it before. Or I'm sorry, like right now, like with all that. Like before he wasn't having that much fun. Like before he was like, looking at it like, well, why am I not winning? Like why am I not, scoring all these points? Why am I not playing like I used to? Like why am I not starting? Right? When you change the perspective from why am I not doing this to look at what I can do, like look at the change I can create. Yo, he can see this change happen to his career. Like I think this is a great path for him. And the Blazers are really putting out a statement trying to say like, yo, like don't underestimate us just because we're in the 8th seed right now.
Top 20 ever, for sure.
I think it's definitely an argument to be had if they win the ring.
He gets Finals MVP. It's his. He's there.
Yeah, if he could pull off the Finals MVP too, I'll give it to him.
It's his to have. It's just that simple.
Imagine that.
Number 4.
You
I
guys-
can't read upside down.
Oh, you can't know. You took up a
Popovich will
second.
leave San Antonio. This is correct. He'll retire before he leaves.
There was a report that the Nets are gonna try to pursue him.
I mean, I could see other teams pursuing him. I can't see him leaving.
Imagine he's like, yeah, fuck
Who
it.
traded for a
They
coach?
got like the same colors.
Who traded for a coach before? Someone's did it.
No,
What-
Wasn't
if
it
it
Doc
wasn't-
Rivers?
Exactly.
It was Doc Rivers, right? He got traded
Eh,
from the Celtics to the Clippers.
Exactly. So you can. I'm like, bruh,
That's
you
wild.
give up 2 first rounders, and the Spurs gonna be like 3, and you can have 'em.
Yo, get your old ass out of here.
Exactly.
You gonna look at
PC
yo,
now
they-
anyway. We
but
got
they gonna
Becky
win.
Hammond. Oh, we got Tim. Man, we can have anybody coach for us.
Yo, I don't even think
Tim-
Tim Duncan would be there anymore if they got rid of Pop. I think he would go with Pop.
Imagine Pop goes to Brooklyn and Tim goes with him as his assistant.
Yo,
coach.
I was about to say
You
this,
look
right?
at KD, he's like, you want to know what a post move is off the bank?
Yo,
If he teaches Katie what the glass is, I'll stop watching basketball.
I think
It's over.
someone like
It's a
Tim Duncan
wrap.
is more loyal to Popovich than he is to the Spurs.
You said Tim Duncan is
I think
more
someone
loyal?
like Tim Duncan,
oh,
even
yeah.
like a Kawhi Leonard, like, yo, those are people that are more loyal to the coach than they would be to that team.
Yeah, because they know it's a job. Like, and you give like it happened with Kawhi. He got traded. They didn't wouldn't. He's like, nah, I'm not gonna play. That boy's tripping.
Just like that.
But yeah, Pop goes to Brooklyn. That's scary.
Yeah, I got facts. I can see him leaving. I don't know if it's this season,
I don't think he would go to Brooklyn.
but I think at this point, I don't see what Pop has for of a challenge. I feel like he's one of those coaches that needs a challenge. Urban Meyer, Nick Saban, your great coaches who are just dominating their sport, where it's like,
Send them somewhere fire.
I need a new challenge, bro.
That's
Just
why I'm
start
saying
over.
Brooklyn, because, bro, KD and Kyrie come back, like, Brooklyn's going to go dumb.
It's the easiest thing to do.
He's
bro.
not Pop no rebuild coach. He trying to win it.
A couple of teams I can see Pop fitting into, and they're probably long shots at this, but I think he would be like a good coach for these teams. Like OKC, I think he would be a good coach for.
Billy Donovan not going.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know they're long shots because I know like Billy Donovan's job is secure, right?
I got 2 teams.
If he went to Toronto, I think he would be a good coach for Toronto as well.
It's not going nowhere.
I'm not saying they're
where
going
he can
nowhere.
Solve it. He can go to Washington.
I was gonna
and
say
solve
Washington
that
as
issue
well.
right there, and you'll probably see the best backcourt play ever from Bradley Beal and John Wall.
If John Wall returns, thankfully.
Or he can go to Atlanta and turn them into the scariest thing that we've ever seen before.
I don't know about Atlanta, but I can see I can see why you would think that. But
that ball movement, they're all shooters. Oh,
Like,
and
bro.
depending
that's
who
what I was
they
about to
get,
say.
they're
Clint
Trey
Capella's
shooter,
at center, bro. You forget about that.
Trey
He hasn't
shooter.
even played.
Cam a shooter, Hunter can shoot. John
They're-
Collins, he got a mid range.
They're gonna take another shooter. Herder can shoot, bruh. It's some teams that I feel like he can make it happen just because they have all the pieces there already. It's just that simple.
Wow. And that covers it. Nah, he was just showing me the timer. He was about to cut us off.
I couldn't even believe it. I looked at the timer for the first time
Right
all
on time.
episode.
Good job, Winston.
Creeping up on an hour.
Hey, time is perfect like always, where you supposed to be.
As always, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, MBF_Clo, MBF_Trill, at Only Amano, at MBF_Podcast. Follow us on YouTube, like and subscribe.
Whoop-dee.
Put that notification on MBF_Podcast. And then on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor, Nothing But Facts altogether.
Huh.
Yeah.